The boy stood at the edge of the bridge, staring down at the dark waters below. Tears streamed down his face, his fists clenched, his whole body shook. No one noticed, no one cared, except for one man. A voice cut through the cold night. "Hey, don't do it." The boy turned and froze. Keanu Reeves was standing right there, and what he said next changed everything. A life on the edge. It was past midnight. The city was quiet, except for the distant honking of cars. The bridge stretched across the river, empty except for one person. A boy, no older than 17, stood dangerously close to the edge. His clothes were torn. His shoes were muddy. His hands gripped the cold metal railing as he stared at the rushing water below. Nobody had stopped him. Nobody had even noticed. Until now. Keanu Reeves had been driving home when he saw something that made his heart stop. A boy, standing alone at the very edge of the bridge. Something in his gut told him this wasn't normal, this wasn't right. So he pulled over, got out of his car, and walked straight toward him. The boy didn't react, didn't turn. Keanu stepped closer, his voice calm, steady. "Hey kid, what's your name?" The boy flinched, his grip on the railing tightened. His voice was barely a whisper. "Why do you care?" Keanu exhaled slowly. He had seen this look before. He had felt this pain before. "Because I've been there too." The boy finally turned his head, his eyes red, swollen. "You?" Keanu nodded. "A long time ago. I lost everything. Thought I had no reason to keep going." He took another step forward. "But someone saved me. Just by listening." The boy's lips trembled. He looked back down at the water. "I have nothing left," he whispered. "No family, no friends. No one would even care if I was gone." Keanu didn't hesitate. "I would." The boy's breath hitched. He wasn't expecting that. Keanu sat down, right there on the ground, and patted the space beside him. "Just give me 5 minutes. That's all I ask." The boy hesitated. Then slowly, he stepped back from the edge and sat down. A conversation that changed everything. For the next 10 minutes, the two sat there, talking. The boy told him everything. How he had been abandoned. How he had nowhere to go. How he had lost hope. Keanu listened. Really listened. Then, he reached into his pocket, pulled out a piece of paper. "This is the number of a friend. A good man. He runs a place for people like you. A place where you can start again." The boy's hands shook as he took the paper. Keanu wasn't done. "And this," he pulled out his phone, pressed a button, "is my number." The boy's eyes widened. "If you ever feel like this again, you call me. I don't care what time it is." Tears streamed down the boy's face. His hands gripped the piece of paper like it was his lifeline. For the first time in years, he felt something he thought he had lost forever. Hope. Keanu patted his shoulder. "Let's get you some food, yeah?" The boy laughed, a real, genuine laugh, for the first time in a long time, and together, they walked away from the bridge, not as strangers, but as two people who understood each other more than anyone else ever could. Of the moment that shocked the world. That night, Keanu Reeves didn't just save a life. He changed one. But the story didn't end there. 2 days later, the boy showed up at the address Keanu had given him. It was a youth shelter, clean, warm, safe. He was given food, a bed, and a chance to start fresh. And a week after that, he got a job. A real job. The first one in his life. 1 month later, a letter arrived for Keanu Reeves. It was from the boy. "Keanu, I don't know if you remember me, but that night on the bridge, you saved me. Not just my life, but my belief that I had a future. I got a job now. I'm learning. I even made a friend. I just wanted you to know. Thank you. You were right. One person can change everything." Keanu read the letter, smiled softly, and put it in his pocket. And he never spoke about it again. Because for him, kindness wasn't about attention. It was about doing what was right.